In CAT, the clock is your real opponent. You can't multiply like a calculator because there's simply no time. But here's the secret the toppers know. The fast students aren't smarter. They've just trained their eyes to spot patterns. Today we'll learn 3 patterns that turn slow, scary multiplications into 1-second answers. And then we'll drill them hard with 16 questions that climb from easy all the way to above CAT level. Seed starts with raw recall, like vocabulary in a language. You should know your tables up to 20, your squares up to 30, and your cubes up to 15 instantly, with no thinking at all. Here's why it matters. Once these are automatic, most CAT calculations become recognition instead of work. You'll see 12 cubed, and simply know it, 1078. Build this base first, because every shortcut today sits on top of it. Our first pattern. Any number ending in 5 squares in a single step. Take 35. Ignore the 5 and look at the front digit, 3.e. Multiply it by the next number up 3 times 4 is 12. Now write 25 on the end. 12, 25, it's at 75. It works every single time. 75 squared. 7 times 8 is 56, so 5,625. You never multiply the number by itself again. Second pattern, and it's a gift. When 2 numbers sit the same distance on either side of a round number, you can multiply them almost instantly. 18 and 22 are both 2 away from 20. So instead of multiplying directly, use the difference of squares. 20 squared minus 2 squared. 400 minus 4, 396. The whole skill is just noticing that the numbers straddle a round number. Once you see it, the answer falls out. Third, the easiest of all, multiplying by 11. Take any 2-digit number, split its digits apart, and drop the sum of those digits in the middle. 32 times 11. Pull the 3 and the 2 apart. Add them to get 5 and slot it between. 3, 5, 2, 352. One caution. If the middle sum reaches 10 or more, carry the 1 to the left. Try it on anything. You'll never long multiply by 11 again. Question 1. Compute 65. How will you? 65. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Front digit, 6 times 7 is 42, then 25 on the end. 4,225. Question 2. Compute 26. How 11. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 2 and 6 split apart. Their sum 8 in the middle. 286. By 3. Question 3. Compute 55 away 55. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 5 times 6 is 30, then 25. 3,020. Question 48. Compute 41 how 11. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 4 and 1 apart, sum 5 between them. 451. Question 5. Compute 75, pay 75. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 7 times 8 is 56, then 25. 5,625 they all. Question 6. Calculate. Listen 60 short. Compute 95, away 95. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 9 times 10 is 90, then 25. 9,025. And the front can be any size. Question 749. Compute 17 whole year 23. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Both 3 away from 20. 400 minus 9, 391. CAT 20. Question 8. Compute 72. 11. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 7 and 2 apart, sum 9 in the middle. 792. Question 9. Compute 105 away, 105. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. See, 10 times 11 is 110, then 25. 1125. Question 10 compute 63. 11. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 6 and 3 apart, sum 9 between. 693. Question 11. Compute 28. Power 32. 32. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. They straddle 32 on each side. 900 minus 4896. Question 12 denotes. Compute 125. Hoyo 125. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. 12 times 13 is 156, then 25. 15,625 dealt attained. Question 13. Pimsel Noral. Compute 44. Highway 46. Denote. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Sum to 45, each one away. 45 squared is 2025, minus 1, 2024. Question 14. Transport. Compute 48 away 52. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Both 2 from 50. 2500 minus 4, 2496. Question 15. Compute 67 out 73. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Both 3 from 70. 4900 minus 9, 4891. Question 16. Conrad. Compute 96. However, 104. Pause and try, then I'll solve it. Both 4 from 100. 10,000 minus 16, 9,984. 30 from stary to one line. So there are your 3 patterns. Numbers ending in 5. Front digit times the next, then 25. Numbers around a round number. Difference of squares. And times 11. Split and add the middle. None of these are tricks for their own sake. Each is a few seconds saved, and across a full paper, those seconds become extra questions attempted. Drill them until they're automatic. Next lesson, we turn fractions and percentages into the same kind of instant recognition.